Get ready with me while I tell y'all about my horrible exes. Make no mistakes, I'm a little toxic too. This is part one of how my ex moved me in the crack house. I'm about to put a little castor oil in my hair. So, y'all, this is the story, and I'm gonna try to do it in one video, okay? Because we just gonna move through these, okay? This is part one. I got six stories for y'all. So, I was 18, 19 years old. First red flag, I met this guy on a dating app. Get off the dating apps immediately. Delete every one you got right now. It goes, we met, we fell in love. I moved in with him. We had our first fight. I took my ass back to my mama's house. He tried to get me back. When he got me back, he said, "Hey, you should put an apartment in your name." That's how fast. I ain't lying. I was done. I had a great job. I was working for H.H. Gregg back then. If you know, you know. Had my own car, was living with my mama, and she was living large, okay? Mama had a house. She always been living good. Hey, mama. I had never had an apartment in my name, so I said, absolutely. That sounds like a great idea. He said, "Hey, before you get this apartment, will you marry me?" I ain't lying. He proposed to me in the backseat of a car with his pastor cousin in the front seat. It was weird, y'all. No ring, no ring. I ended up buying my own cluster ring in the middle of the mall. Maybe like a week or two later, he said he was gonna pay me back. Just stupid. So here I am engaged to this man at the ripe age of 18, 19, something like that. We get an apartment. Didn't tell my mama because I knew she would yell at me. I was still living with her, and then I decided, hey, mom, I got an apartment in my name. Have you lost your motherfucking mind? You barely want to pay me rent. Why would you get an apartment? I said, I'm in love. I'm in love. Stupid. So she says, okay, you in love, but that man that you seeing, you can't see him no more. And I'm going to help you. I'm going to go ahead and furnish your entire apartment, okay? And my mama don't do nothing lackluster. If you know me, you know my family, you know, okay, auntie down can decorate. Mama down, decorate, okay? Y'all, at 18, 19, I had a house full of furniture, beautifully furnished, living my best life. And of course, I was going to move him in because we was engaged. Y'all, so the first week, right, I hadn't gone grocery shopping for my apartment or like, you know, toiletry shopping. So I picked my cousin up. You know what I'm saying? My right hand, my girl, picked her up and said, honey, we finna go shopping. Oh, did I tell you that I put my name on his bank account and I transferred my paycheck to go to his bank account? Yep, I did. So he gave me his bank card with his name on it, okay? Didn't have mine. Now, mind you, this was years ago. Back then, you had to show your credit card or debit card and an ID in order to use it in the store. Pick my cousin up, we go shopping. I got his card, thinking I'm doing something, but my money, it was my money. Go to the grocery store, get 2 cards full of stuff, fill it up, because the money's there, honey. The cashier said, ma'am, you're not Thomas. Can I see your ID? Oops, did I say his name? Yeah, nigga. We ain't had nothing around here. So anyways, I said, but this is my fiance. I proceed to show her my cluster ring. Hello, do you not see this cluster, this rock on my hand, Miss Girl? I'm getting married. This is my fiance. She said, I don't give a fuck about nothing you got to say. Bring him back in the store, and then you can get these groceries. Ain't no problem. Let me go pick him up. Drive all the way back to my house. I get to my front door, turn key, lock indoor. His bags is packed at the front door. Yep. So I was just, I said, what's going on? Where you going? The man wasn't from here. He was from Dallas, Texas. So he said, I gotta go home. I had some things coming up. It ain't working for me here. I gotta go. My cousin politely checked that purse and went to go sit on my cute little couch. And she was quiet. She ain't say nothing. She just was looking. See what I was gonna do. And what did I show my little cousin? Begging and damn pleading. I sure did. What? I begged and pleaded. I said, but what about this marriage? I thought we was getting married. He said, I got some stuff going on. I got to move back. okay, well, I'm coming with you because we gonna get married. He was like, all right, bet, if you gonna come with me, we gotta leave. I can't stay here no longer than another 24 hours. Did I make it happen in 24 hours? Of course my dumb ass did. Took my cousin home, told her I'll call you when I'm on the road. Called my mama. Hey, your mom. The way I gotta do it right. Ma, Thomas wanna move back to Dallas and I'm going with him. All I hear on the other end of this phone, have you lost your motherfucking mind? What you mean he want to go back? Let him go back. You just moved in that apartment. What about your rent? What about the furniture? How you just going to pick up and leave? Baby, I said I'm leaving everything. The car keys and the dog. I'm going with my man. I'm going with my man. It's funny now, but I was a dumb ass bitch. Y'all, I kid you not, my mama pulled up the next day, honey. And all of my stuff and all of his stuff was packed in my car. Her and my stepfather just sat there and watched me be a fool, begging and pleading for me to stay and telling me that it was the wrong thing. My stepdaddy pulled him to the side to have a man-to-man conversation. He said, I got everything planned. We got somewhere to stay. I got a job lined up. She don't have to worry about nothing. I got this. I'm standing behind my man. He got this. Let that man have this. Honey, we took that motherfucking long ass trip to Dallas, Texas from Atlanta, Georgia. Let's just GPS how long that was. Y'all see that? 12 hours and 46 minutes. We drove there, car full of shit. Okay? When we got there, we pulled up to his auntie house. I ain't know shit about his family. I ain't know this man like that. I thought I was in love. Pulled up to his auntie house. She opened the door and she said, Thomas, what are you doing here? He proceeds to tell her, I gotta get stuff, whatever he needed to do at the house, but me and Lucy need to stay here while I do that. She said, y'all can't shack up in my house. He said, well, okay, well, I'm gonna go to the house and she gonna stay here. She said, that's fine, let her stay. Baby, when I tell you that little old lady, that wonderful black woman, wherever you are, auntie, you was trying to save my life. And I appreciate you. I'll never forget you. Sweetie, she sat me down on that couch and she said, you need to go home. You don't know Thomas. You don't know all the stuff that he get into. You need to take your ass back home. And what my stupid ass do? But we get married with the damn ring that I had bought. He said, okay, you gonna see. I ain't really want to stay at her house, right? So that night, I stayed at her house, but I was calling him back to back, come get me, come get me, come get me. He finally come get me, and on the way to his house or his people's house, that's when he started breaking this shit down. My sister in here with her kids, and you know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on. That's when he told me that his mama abused crack cocaine and that his sister was on some stuff, and then maybe his cousin and her boyfriend, and you know what I'm saying, they participate in things that they shouldn't. Now, during this time, I wasn't a smoker or a heavy drinker like that. I had cocktails, but it wasn't as much of an issue as it is now. And I damn sure wasn't doing no drugs. Y'all, when I got to the house, it was like a murder scene. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was blood splattered on the wall, piss and shit everywhere. The house was just ransacked, old, moldy, nasty dishes. They had a cat and a dog that would fight, so it was just soiled shit and piss all on there with a couch and everything. What did I do? Boo-hoo motherfucking cried. Boo-hoo motherfucking cried. He told me everything was gonna be okay. We was gonna clean it up and we was gonna make it livable. And what did I do? Cleaned that entire house, top to bottom, pristine. I sure did. And that's the story how my ex moved me in the crack house.